creating this with my earbuds in. Hey you guys, I am Wendi Blum, and today is the first in a 7-day series, a 7-day challenge to recalibrate for an epic new year. And I'm going to be in process and sharing those action steps down to the nitty-gritty that I'm going to be using myself, and I invite you to do them with me. I'm going to tell you guys up front, you might hear a little wind in the background, you might hear a plane overhead, but we're going to jump right in to 7 health goals for an epic 2019. And I'm going to share with you my process, mind mapping process that I learned because heck, this stuff was a lot to remember, and trying to just write down your health goals and think you're going to review them in a journal, that just didn't work for me. But I loved the idea about putting the goals in a picture form, in a mind map like this. And by the way, I have a complimentary copy of an epic life map for 2019 that you can download and complete while we're doing this together. Okay, I changed my mind. Now we're inside. It was just way too darn windy out there. And so now we're going to jump right in. And of course, we know that 95% of the population sets health goals, exercise goals, and eating goals, but only 5% of them actually achieve them because they tie their goals to their why. They have this burning desire, this drive inside of them. And so when you do the mind map, which I'm going to share with you the first element, so the first health goal on my mind map is sleep. I didn't even put exercise first. I didn't write down exercise first because if you're well rested, you're going to wake up in the morning and you're going to want to go to the gym and you're going to want to eat healthy. If you are well rested, then you can make better decisions. Everything is better when you're well rested. And so I made rest and sleep my number 1 health goal. Okay, health goal number 2 is what I call check-ins, because you don't know where you are in your progression towards the achievement of your goal if you don't have check-ins. If you don't go and have an annual physical and do your blood work and get your mammogram and check your bone density or get on the scale and weigh yourself. So the beginning of the year is really an ideal time to get all of those doctor appointments in, to get your teeth checked, to get your x-rays, to get your teeth cleaned, get all those check-ins in place. And even if you don't go in January, like have them set up for the remainder of the year. That way you're going to know how your health and wellness is actually going. Health goal number 3 is laughter. And yes, I made that goal number 3 because laughter is the best medicine. Truly, it is. Not only do we feel good and are able to then enjoy our lives, but it actually heals. Having a good laugh can heal all sorts of ailments. It makes us forget about, oh, like my neck hurts, or oh, I have a cramp in my leg. There's also something known as the placebo effect. So if you haven't actually Googled it and researched it, I would encourage you to do it, because as someone who came from the pharmaceutical industry and looked at clinical studies, it is true that in given something that you believe is going to help you, i.e. medication, and then you are given the placebo, is found sometimes to be just as effective as having the medicine itself. So laughter as a goal, to actually say, what can I do today to lighten up my mood, to watch something that is uplifting, to call a friend that makes you smile or laugh. And if you don't have friends that make you smile and laugh, then just know that you want that to be on your goal list for this coming year. But the more that we give ourselves permission, because sometimes we think we have to be so serious, we just have to do and go and do and go and hustle. But at the end of our lives, we're going to count those memories that made us smile or that made us laugh. So laughter improves our health and our quality of life. And number 4 is water. Our bodies are 80% water. Our brains are 80% water. The planet is 70 to 80% water. There's a message everywhere around us of how important water is. And you probably have heard the phrase that water is life, beginning with hydrating and drinking water first thing in the morning and then again throughout the day and ending the day drinking a glass of water. So much of being depleted, exhausted, even you can tell by the skin tone of someone whether they have enough moisture going on inside of their body reflects on the outside as well. And water is so healing. It helps all of the functions in our physical body. So water is so important. So how much water? What is your water intake? And how can you just improve it just a little bit? And then there's the water that we actually put inside of our bodies. And then there's, again, taking the bubble bath or taking a shower or taking a cold shower. There's something called the Wim Hof method. If you're not familiar with it, I'll include the link in the description below. But cold therapy is really healing. And if you actually have pain in your lower back, or you bump your leg or you bump your head and you put ice on it, ice and cold is just another way to heal our physical bodies. And now I'm taking you into the bathroom, to the bathroom mirror, where I'm going to say my affirmations, and I'm going to match them up with the 4 goals that we've already talked about here. I am healthy, whole, and complete. I am getting a good night's rest every night. I am checking in and getting my blood work done and having a physical and going to the dentist and making my health and wellness a priority. I am hydrating every day, drinking 3 glasses of water in the morning. I am laughing and having fun every day. And it's really simple, but it really amps up the mindset so that you start thinking about these goals on a regular basis. And what you think about, you're much more likely to do and to take the action steps on a regular basis. And now, after I just shared those affirmations, I decided that I'm going to divide this video into 2, so stay tuned for the 3 remaining habits for an epic 2019. If you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe below, and I will see you on the next video.